Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Cody Bell saw Brooke Lynn Quartermain hiding off from work and Tracy Quartermain in the stables on Thursday, August 3, and they ended up discussing Sasha Gilmore's downhill slide. Cody didn't think Sasha belonged at Ferncliff and couldn't understand how she had become such a train disaster so quickly. Although Cody considered the idea that Sasha had relapsed on drugs or that her drink had been tainted, Brooke Lynn pointed out that she had a history of mental illness. Brooke Lynn felt that denying it wouldn't assist Sasha, and she didn't share Cody's fears about Gladys Corbin, Bonnie Burrows. Brooke Lynn was satisfied because she knew Gladys actually liked Sasha. When Cody was alone, he called Ferncliff during visiting hours and hoped to see Sasha. The person on the other end of the telephone disclosed that Gladys had not included Cody on the list, so he fumed despite the fact that he was not surprised. Olivia Quartermain, Lisa Locicero, revealed to Eddie Main, alias Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, in the Quartermain kitchen that she used to be a wild child who snuck into nightclubs. Olivia, on the other hand, stopped partying after she became pregnant with Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. Eddie thought it was awful, but Olivia would give her son up for anything. Brooke Lynn appeared nearby after Olivia began discussing the names of the clubs she used to frequent and how she made friends with the bouncers. The sight of Olivia and Eddie bonding made Brooke Lynn optimistic. Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, taunted Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, for wearing an apron and assisting Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, behind the bar when he arrived at Kelly's with Esme Prince, Avery Pohl, and Ace Cassadine, Jay, and Joey Clay. Kristina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, adored over Ace and couldn't believe she'd waited so long to meet her young cousin. Kristina was considerate to Esme, who sensed the tension as Kristina engaged with Jocelyn. Esme asked Spencer what the argument was about when Kristina left, and Spencer replied that Kristina was on Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard team, while Jocelyn was on Carly's. Jocelyn was angry by Esme's questions, but Esme assured Spencer that she wasn't attempting to rile Joss. It's simply that Kristina treated Esme like a human being, which she enjoyed. Spencer stated to Jocelyn that he felt sorry for Esme after she finished her lunch break and returned Ace to daycare. Jocelyn couldn't forget Esme's past, but Spencer thought that being around Esme wasn't as strange because of Ace. However, Spencer's priority was trainer Robinson, Tabiana Ali, so Jocelyn inquired as to why he wasn't with her right now. Spencer reasoned that he should give Trina some space, especially given Portia Robinson's, Brooke Care, developing dislike for him. Jocelyn, on the other hand, felt Trina needed Spencer and advised them to keep their distance from Portia when they were together. Molly Lansing Davis, Brooke Hans Smith, and TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, welcomed Claire Brown, a surrogacy matching professional who asked questions to assist them choose a surrogate. Kristina burst into the meeting, ranting about Jocelyn being such a bitch. When Kristina discovered what was going on, she pretended to be the wonderful parents TJ and Molly would be before fleeing. Claire revealed that Molly and TJ preferred traditional surrogacy, utilizing the surrogate's egg rather than a donated egg from a family member after Kristina left. Molly was amazed that the procedure was easier than she expected when Claire said she'd put together a list of applicants and get back to them. Molly ranted about Kristina's interruption after Claire left, believing that it clinched the deal on utilizing a surrogate's egg. TJ and Molly intended to have a baby on the couch with them by this time next year. Kristina recommended to Spencer that instead of dropping off his brother at daycare, he take Ace and Esme to the park. Jocelyn objected that Spencer had plans for the day, but Spencer ultimately chose Kristina's suggestion. Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, was at G8 looking for Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, information for Sonny, but trainer didn't have much to report. Dex hoped Trina would consider him Jocelyn's surrogate and convey her sentiments because he could see she needed to open up. Trina acknowledged that Curtis might never walk again and that he'd refused to visit her since learning the truth. Dex offered a fresh perspective as Trina revealed the hard narrative of discovering Curtis was her biological father. Dex suspected Curtis was grappling with the realization that he couldn't be Trina's guardian. It didn't matter to Trina, but Dex was sure it did to Curtis. Trina seemed to think Dex had the correct approach when he advised her to let Curtis know she was there for him and then give him some space. Austin Gatlin Holt, Roger Howarth, appeared in Curtis' hospital room and reported that Curtis had refused his physical therapist. Austin reminded out that it was a critical component of Curtis' recuperation when he suggested Curtis go tomorrow. Austin further stated that once Curtis left GH, he would be transferred to a rehabilitation facility for the following step. Curtis tossed something across the room in rage once he was alone, just as Stella Henry, Vernie Watson, entered. Stella apologized to Curtis and hugged him before reminding him of his family's desire to support him. Curtis said that because he didn't walk, run, or dance, he wasn't the same person he was a week earlier. Curtis didn't sure he could do it, but Stella did her best to cheer him up. Curtis pinched and yanked on his legs alone, tears streaming down his face. Ava Jerome, Maura West, questioned Austin about Gordon Stevens, Morris Hall, and presumed Austin had fired him. Austin told Ava that, unlike Mason Gatlin, Nathaniel Gray, and the individuals for whom they worked, he would never do such a thing. Ava snooped through Austin's confidential papers after he left the room and discovered that Gordon was never an official patient. When Austin returned, he was annoyed to see Ava poking around, but he confirmed that Mason pushed him to treat Gordon. When Austin became concerned about how much Ava had revealed to Sonny, she confessed to informing Sonny that Austin had assisted her. Austin was concerned about what that meant and inquired whether she had told Sonny about what she had done to Nicholas. According to General Hospital spoilers, Austin and Ava's friendship will be complicated further, so stay tuned. Austin Gatlin Holt, Roger Howarth, will continue to press for answers now that he knows Ava Jerome revealed Sonny Corinthos the truth about taking down Nicholas Cassadine, according to General Hospital previews for Friday, August 4. Ava may admit she told Sonny the truth, but she will also believe it was the best decision. Austin and Ava are both in over their heads, thus Ava will feel compelled to rely on Sonny for assistance. Of course, Austin will be concerned that this strategy may backfire, but Ava will be curious about Gordon Stevens and whether there was anything for Dex Heller to see when he was skulking around recently. Ava may believe Austin will be all right as long as she continues to play up the concept that Austin is an ally, or at least as long as he avoids doing anything that Dex might report back to Sonny. Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, appears to be going to interrupt, which should offer her an opportunity to question Ava about Nicholas and whether she's heard from him. Meanwhile, Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton, will hint at some good news to Nurse Deanna Curtis, Dione Michelle Collins. In fact, Finn will swear it's the finest, so he may inform Deanna on his new romantic relationship with Liz. Later, according to GH spoilers, Finn and Elizabeth will have a passionate talk, so their romance should continue to deepen and progress. When Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, arrives at the Quartermain Gatehouse to meet Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, Michael is afraid that she is overstepping her bounds. Nina may surprise Willow instead of calling ahead, or something similar. Willow, on the other hand, admits she's relieved Nina saved her from anything. Perhaps Willow will be concerned about Sasha and welcome the respite from having so many worries on her mind. Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, will have lots of worries as she travels to Cassadine Island with Kevin Collins, John Lindstrom. Despite Laura's reservations, she will persuade Kevin that they will confront whatever they discover together. Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, will reunite with Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, after his travels and investigate the incident at the Metro Court pool. Valentin will question Anna if she is convinced that Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, was not the intended victim, and she may admit that she cannot be certain of anything. However, Anna believes she was the intended victim, so Valentin will be motivated to protect her, no matter who is behind the danger. Kristina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, will express her gratitude to Nina, who expressed her pride in a talk with Trish Ramesh, the Metro Court hostess at Charlie's pub. Kristina may explain that knowing Nina thinks so highly of Sonny's daughter impacted her, especially since Kristina suffers so much criticism from others in town. Nina will convince Kristina that she meant all she said and that she truly believes in Kristina's work. Nina will want to assist the new youth center in any way she can. According to General Hospital teasers, Kristina and Nina's friendship will strengthen, which should satisfy Sonny. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.